Hello again, folks. Welcome to the next episode of Jokes playing Skyrim, the Argonian Mage. In the previous episode we killed that guard captain and we eventually came here to this guy who's trying to uncover a ruin or a tomb or something like that. He wants us to maybe pay some workers to get split. But let's have a little looky at his journal here first. See? Let's have a looky. Okay, Colbjorn Barrow, that's what he mentioned. Initial prospect, look forward to say the establisher. He's hearing whispers around him, so that might be Mirak affecting him, or it might be something below. Okay.
Sirrah. Yes, Sirrah?
I've got some. So what is this treasure you're after?
You ever hear of Azador?
Never.
He was the first great Nord enchanter,
Ooh.
maybe even the first human to master elven methods. His best work was buried with him, though. A set that my patron calls the relics are supposed to be down in his tomb. Now, they're old, and they're powerful. A combination like that makes them pretty valuable to certain people. And I happen to know certain people.
Okay, I'd just like to point something out. I just paused the game a little bit. There you go. Anybody see what type of pickaxe he is using? Anyone? That's an ancient Nordic pickaxe, supposed to be so rare. We already have two of them. We got one from the smithy and one from the Skal. And apparently he found one as well after he just got here a few days. It's not that rare, now is it? I've got some money. Are you looking for a partner?
What? Are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later. But for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin.
No, I've got plenty of coin.
Have the gold?
Oh dude, so much, of course. Here.
It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you.
Cool, thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Well, we were on our way to go to Raven Rock again. We need to talk with the guard captain. Yep. Hello? Oh. Might as well grab the ass yam. So yeah, I've been really looking forward to playing Skyrim again. Let's see where it is. Guard captain is. There we go. The Bulwark. I think that's like the military section or something like that. It looks kinda gloomy. Nice shadowing.
Headed east. May want to give the Talmithran a wide berth. I don't like the looks of that place one bit.
Okay, dude. Good morning.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth?
It's kinda dark here. Hello! I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
Wow. Well, he'll no longer send Ashspawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Thank you. Did you need something from me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Okay. Did he say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the ash spawn.
Really now?
Please, go speak to the second counselor as soon as possible.
Okay. On my way. Yo. Off to Arana we go. Excuse me, lizard coming through. A lot of people still hate me now, even though I'm being quite helpful.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay, head to the corner club.
Actually, I'm not gonna go into anywhere to stay here. No. This lizard is way too smart for this. Where do we need to go? Oh, I probably need to set the quest, shouldn't I? Served call, there you go, and unearthed, there you go. Okay, let's see, Arano. Arano is... oh, he's in that long house over there. No, he's walking. Hey, dude, stop, hey,
Thank you for coming.
yo. Okay,
After everything you've already done for Ravenlock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
wait, he's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself.
Ouch.
The problem is, I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
I see. Well, your concern seems justified.
Maybe justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. I don't want it to come to that.
I think your wife would love that, though. She's the one who's not happy being here. You feel an attack on the council is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenlock.
Yeah, you said that. Why haven't you acted on that information?
Ravenlock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Okay. How can I help?
I had a feeling you would be willing to listen to me.
Of course. I'm the lizard with the plan. Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenlock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club.
Okay,
If he
Geldris.
provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Gotcha. What can you tell me about House Lalu?
Traitors. The lot of them.
Well, duh.
Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
Okay. I presume that was their downfall?
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
What happened to the House Lalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
You mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstein. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive.
Ouch.
However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Makes sense. Why did the Dunmer hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
Ouch. So how did you survive?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind.
Yeah.
It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Well, no offense, but you kind of deserve that one. I mean, let's be honest here. I'm an Argonian. I know my history. Okay. I guess that's all there is to say because we already asked that mine thing. So, let's go to the Retching Natch. And have a little chit chat with Galdis. The Retching Natch.
I work for Mogul. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I think he's... Oh, he's the bartender.
Welcome
Hello!
to the Retching Natch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue jammer that will ever grace your lips.
Okay, I believe you, but I've got some questions for you.
The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Adol said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he?
Hey, chill.
Zura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
Mm-hmm. So you think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do.
Okay.
If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
So how do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adril?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thanks for the tip, dude.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Yeah.
Safe travels, Outlander. How about a drink for the hero who cleared Fort Frostmourne?
So why did Councillor Morvain execute Nulan?
Back in 95, Dealer Ulan came to Ravenrock with a plan to take over our town.
Ouch.
The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redoran Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking.
He did this all alone?
Here I was alone, spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds.
It sounds dodgy.
Down joined his side. Can you believe that?
Ouch. So how did he get caught?
He underestimated the Redoran Guard. They were organised and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Velith himself.
Damn.
Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb.
Well, why do you guys leave ash jams in your tombs?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal. The fact that life ends and begins anew.
Okay. Well, let's get going. Okay. I know people ask him about the inn's name, but for now, I really want to make sure that Morvain is going to be safe. Okay, so the Ulan ancestral tomb. Let's see, is this the Ulan ancestral tomb? No. That's the Ulan ancestral tomb. There you go. So technically, if you wait here, and someone will eventually show up, Come on, come on, come on. Hey, 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 we're trying to hide here. Come on, come on, come on. We're being sneaky. There you go. Are we all in place? Yes. And there's actually my timer, folks. So, as always, I will be right back.